Hello, and welcome, once again, to the Double D's channel. I am RoboDuke. That is your first D.
D Nice here. Second D.
That's right. Double D's. And we are here, once again, with another instant reaction video.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power! Yes, we have just watched the 2009 made-for-TV movie, Turtles Forever.
Forever and ever. Forever.
That's right, and we're 5 years late on watching this.
But we just watched it, and this is so instant, like, we wanted to talk about it the minute we stopped watching.
Yeah,
I actually wanted to start talking about it in the middle of watching it.
Yeah.
It was so exciting.
This is fantastic. Any Ninja Turtle fans definitely seek this out. This is a production by 4Kids Entertainment, and it's a nice little story about two dimensions of turtles coming together to join forces. The 1987 original animated series that we both grew up watching and loving and buying all the action figures from and playing all the video games
I
for.
still have all the action figures.
Oh, we should have brought him to join
I
Bumblebee.
have every action figure. I have every play set. The only thing I do not have is a turtle blimp.
You got the pizza thrower?
I have the pizza thrower. I have the Technodrome. I have the party wagon. I have the sewer play set. I have everything.
Serious turtle
Still have it. I've wanted to sell it for years, and I never have. And I was like, maybe now I'll sell it. No. Maybe now I'll sell it.
well.
No. And now at the new movies, I'm like, maybe now I'll sell it.
But let's not get to... The new movie's not out just yet.
That's true.
Not
We still
yet.
got 2 weeks to go.
2 weeks to go?
Actually, 1 week now.
Yeah, well, let's not date ourselves, but Turtles Forever is a really, really good cartoon for anyone who grew up loving the Turtles.
It is.
1987 cartoon meets up with the 2003 cartoon, which I never really got into. As
I've only watched an episode or two. I mean, it was good, it was interesting, but
a
then
little more serious tone.
Yeah, then they went to like different dimensions, or like they went to like different places in time. They really broadened the horizons on that one. They really did.
And this special is sort of an end cap to the 2003 series, which actually ran for 7 seasons up until 2009 when this was released. And it's great because it shows the stark contrast between the Turtles of 1987 that we all grew up with,
yes.
who were crazy party dudes making
Cowabunga,
running around in the open.
Our answer to everything is pizza!
Yeah. And then the 2003s, who are a little more dark, a little more serious. Not as dark and serious as the original 1984
Not at
Turtles,
all.
who, spoilers, they show up as well, which was incredible.
And they're still in black and white.
And they're still in black and white. It's great to see the Eastman and Laird Turtles show up and be the most serious ones, which happens towards the end, because the 2003 ones are kind of goofing on the 87 ones for the whole movies, and then the 84 ones show up and are like, y'all's nothing to us. We are the most serious.
I think my favorite joke was when the 83 ones goes, what do you got? Like, he mentions how their bandanas are like color coordinated.
Yeah.
So Raph picks up one of the 84 one, one of the 87 ones, and goes, they have their letters on their belts.
How dumb is that? My favorite is, I think Raphael says it, that having the 87 Turtles and their own Michelangelos, like having 5 Michelangelos all at once.
Funny.
It's very tongue-in-cheek. It doesn't try to play itself
is.
too seriously. It's like, we know the 87...
want it to.
No, like, we know the 87 villains are a joke. So they're not going to be the villains in this.
Even when they go back to the 87 world, and you're watching it, you're like, what, were punks that popular back in 87?
Oh yeah, punks all over the streets.
Everyone was a punk. It was so funny.
Oh yeah, and that was also, they travel back to get equipment, but first they have to rescue April, because they rescue her at least once a day.
Oh my god.
From mutant bananas and mutant pizza, and I believe mutant bowling balls.
Yes.
As well.
And apparently the artist decided that the 87 April needed implants.
Yeah.
Because
I don't remember
she
her.
had some double D's on her.
I don't remember her being that stacked.
She wasn't.
You sure?
I do like she was not.
No?
I do like how the '03 Turtles were like, "What are you wearing?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "My yellow jumpsuit."
What did he say? He said, "What are you, a janitor or something like that?"
I don't remember, but he said something. It was so many. Like they just kept on just jabbing each other. It was so great.
I can't imagine kids who watched the 2003 Turtles watching this and understanding it.
No, I don't think they got
Like
it.
this, this is made for us. This is made for people who
Yeah.
are kind of lifelong Turtle fans, as much as we didn't watch the 2003 version. It really is for us. It's for people who love the Ninja Turtles and want to see the cartoon Turtles go back at it again. It's a lot of action. Action scenes are actually pretty good.
It was. I mean, I think even during while we're watching, you're like, another action scene. Another action scene.
Yeah, they keep a lot of the talk to a minimum. Lots of fights. Decent for a kid's cartoon. You know, nobody's getting limbs chopped off or blood, but
No, and I did find it funny how when the 03, 07 ones are fighting the 87 foot soldiers, and he goes to stab them, and he goes, "It's a robot?"
oh no, exploding robots. Which was the way everyone got around the cartoon code back in the 80s, 90s. Make your enemies robots. You can cut them to pieces. You can blow them up.
Great.
It is. It's... and then, the basic plot is somehow the 87 Turtles wind up in the 2003 Turtles dimension. So does Shredder.
Technodrome.
Yeah,
because of the Technodrome.
Because of ridiculous technology. That is kind of something that runs through it, is how the 87 Turtles have ridiculous technology that just works because it works.
And they don't realize how awesome their technology is until the 03, well now the 09 Shredder when it comes out, is like, this stuff is amazing and thanks to me it's now going to be badass.
Yeah, apparently in the 03, 09, the newer Turtles got Shredder shot into space. The original Shredder seeks him out, finds him, and is immediately, the 87 Shredder has his throne usurped.
Yeah.
By the other Shredder, because he's much more badass, much more serious, and he kind of takes over the place while the other Shredder sits at the sidelines with Krang, cracking wise, and being the funniest part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Really, Shredder and Krang have some great dialogue back and forth.
I'm gonna nerd myself right now.
What's up?
But this episode reminded me of a Power Rangers episode called Forever Red.
Okay, go on.
It's all about they bring all 10 Red Rangers together in one episode.
What Power Rangers was this? Was this like Time Force?
Power Rangers Wild Force. And they bring all 10. If you were a Red Ranger, you came back.
And they actually had like the original one.
All 10. Jason, Tommy, all of them.
Gee, wasn't Jason, didn't he like become an MMA fighter or something?
Yes, but he was the original Green Ranger and then eventually became a Red Ranger. The original Red Ranger was Jason.
That's what I'm saying. I said Jason.
Yeah. But Tommy...
He's the MMA fighter.
He's the MMA
Ah, okay.
fighter.
I think they may have both been. I don't know when you... But it is, it's...
Jason's an EMT, in case you guys were wondering.
Oh, man. You're seriously nerding out right now, man.
It's one of the... it's the rabbit hole of the internet.
Yes.
You start looking up one thing, next thing you know, you got 10 tabs opened.
So, disappointing thing about this, probably only one thing, is the original 87 cast do not do the voices of the Turtles in this. There are newer actors doing close approximations of them because of unions and non-union people making this and those
LA,
guys
New
being...
York.
Yeah, stuff I don't understand and probably never will, but still, really, really good. Animation, top-notch. Great to see the more bubbly cartoon Turtles in a very sort of jagged, straight-edged 2003 universe.
One thing I never realized, probably because I was a kid, but I never realized in the original 87 cartoon how the Turtles were public. I kind of never knew that.
Yeah, they get that right out of the beginning where the newer Turtles are like, what the hell? They're just walking on the streets, what are you doing?
Going to a pizza shop, and then when you go back to the 87 world, everything is either Turtle this, Ninja. It was Ninja Pizza, Ninja Electronics,
Ninja Donuts.
Like, everything was all because of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it really...
And it was awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. But now I know why nobody ever took them seriously back in the day, because the cartoon was a freaking joke, and no one knew the comic existed, which the comic Turtles, when they show up, they end up in their black and white dimension.
It was so good.
Oh my god, and you've never seen them animated before, which is really cool. They've never had those series Turtles animated.
But I also find it funny how Leonardo was narrating the whole time.
And somehow the Turtles could hear him narrate what they're doing.
I'm assuming in the comic they narrated so you knew what the comics do.
Box above their head and where they're...
And I just thought it was hilarious how, like, literally they start out and Leonardo's like, I took out 2 of them easily. Raph then took out 1. And then one of them was just like, who is he talking to?
Is he narrating this whole
But speaking of which, Raphael of the 87 kept on addressing the audience.
Yeah, oh god, that was the funniest thing. It made me realize the Turtles used to do that. They used to crack jokes to the viewers, to the kids, and he does it in this multiple times to the point where eventually a character, like, grabs him. It's like, who are you talking to? What are you doing? Yeah, it's self-aware. It's very self-aware, which makes it so good. Which is kind of like a lot of things nowadays. The more self-aware it is, it's like Deadpool self-aware, but not to the point of breaking through the fourth wall, but just enough to make this very, very enjoyable. So, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. If you are a fan, if you are around our age where you grew up with the 87 Turtles, go to Amazon, pay the whatever it is to stream it.
$3.99 to rent.
Or go to Best Buy, Walmart, Target, I don't care. Track this thing down and watch it. Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Best 80 minutes you're going to have with your clothes on.
Sure, yeah. I'm going to have to agree. I don't know, it might be better if I was naked watching. Who's to say? I couldn't do it because Dennis was here watching with me, so. Next time.
Sorry.
Yeah, next time. But yeah, I also have to agree. If you are a Turtles fan, this is worth the rental.
It totally
is.
It's
worth
so
your
worth
80 minutes. It is very enjoyable. Yeah, go out now. There's no better time to watch it because there's a bit of Turtle Mania going on right now.
There is.
There is quite
Catch the fever before it's gone.
Exactly. So, until next time, guys, it's ninja time?
Cowabunga?
Sure, we'll leave you on that.
Yeah.
Catch you later, guys.